Broadway Avenue North. If you haven't seen Doc Wallach speak, please, and you're in the Minnesota area, please check it out. He's highly educational, informative, entertaining, funny as heck, and man, that guy, he's a polymath. He knows a lot about a lot. He knows a lot of stuff about a lot of different things, and his talks are just absolutely fascinating. Wednesday, January 7th, 5 o'clock at the Faith Tabernacle Gospel Church. Thursday, January 8th at the Shiloh Temple International Ministries. And if you want more information, you can call Ted Anderson at 952-221-1108 or email him at t.anderson@gcnlive.com, or you can also call Clinton Scott at 763-221-8432 or email clinton.w.scott@gmail.com. Okay, our number 844-236-6010. Number for the Brightside Ben team, if you want to join the team, is 866-735-2470. For a one-time $10 fee, we can get you on the Brightside Ben team, and you can help spread the word about how important a nutritional supplement program can be and help change lives as well. Wouldn't it be great to be inspiring? Wouldn't it be great to have a positive effect on people so they could turn their lives around, no matter how bad their lives, their health lives have become? Wouldn't it be inspiring to be able to help change lives? Well, Longevity will give you that opportunity, and also an opportunity to make some money at the same time. 866-735-2470 is the phone number for the Brightside Ben phone team. Okay, so health, good health, not a doctor issue. It's something we can do ourselves. The Brightside message is an empowering message. It's an inspiring message that says if you have a chronic degenerative disease, and millions upon millions upon millions, tens of millions of Americans are dealing with some kind of health issue. Probably 100 million Americans have one kind of health issue or another. That's 1 out of 3. If you're dealing with some kind of health issue that's long-term, chronic, degenerative, that's breakdown, it's not a doctor problem. I don't know how many different ways I could say this. Chronic degenerative disease is a plumbing issue. It's not a doctor issue. It's nothing we need the medical model for. It's nothing they could do except for drug us, cut our organs out, or radiate us, or ablate us, fry us. Who thinks this is health? For the most part, chronic degenerative disease is a plumbing issue. The beginning of all degenerative disease is clogged pipes, clogged circulation. And one of the most important strategies for improving the circulatory system, the body has all of these methods for improving circulation, because circulation is how nutrients get delivered to cells, it's how oxygen gets delivered to cells, it's how detoxification occurs. And the body has many mechanisms for opening up the vasculature to improve blood flow, and we've been talking about one of the most important of all the mechanisms, and that's the gas chemical, the gas hormone, nitric oxide, which for many years was actually called relaxing factor. Before nitric oxide was discovered, scientists knew there was something going on in the body that was allowing the blood vessels to open up, and it was causing the blood flow to improve. The body had a response, an ability to respond to clogs by opening up the vasculature and improving the blood flow. And doctors would just call this stuff, or medical folks, scientists would call this stuff relaxing factor, until the late 1980s they realized that relaxing factor was actually a gas. And this really blew biochemists' brains. It was a gas that was misted out of cells. Nobody had ever heard of such a thing, that a gas could actually get misted out of cells and cause effects over large areas of cells, relatively large areas of cells. The more they explored this molecule, the more they explored this gas, the more they found that there was actually other things that this gas was involved in. Gas, of course, is nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is absolutely, absolutely fundamental to health, and it's a very, very weird molecule. It's probably one of the strangest, it may be the strangest molecule in the body, nitric oxide. It's involved in vasodilation, opening up blood vessels, lowering blood pressure, improves sexual performance, may be helpful for the heart, it helps thin the blood. Drug companies love this stuff. Drug companies love nitric oxide. As I was saying yesterday, it's the first class of prescription drugs, nitric oxide releasing drugs. They didn't know it was a nitric oxide releasing drug. I'm talking about nitroglycerin, but they knew that nitroglycerin had some really good effects on the body. These days, there's all these nitric oxide, these drugs that are not only increase the secretion or the release of nitric oxide, there's actually drugs that have a nitric oxide releasing factor attached to them. We talked yesterday about something called NCX4016. This is a high-tech version of aspirin. It's aspirin plus, aspirin 2.0. It's aspirin with a little piece of something that increases the production of nitric oxide. Aspirin has a negative effect on the gut lining, And this new drug, NCX 4016, actually protects the gut lining via this nitric oxide releaser, so you can take as much aspirin as you need. There's another drug that is used to treat intestinal problems, colitis, ulcerative colitis, and IBS, etc. It's called Asacol, technically named mesalamine, and it's a type of aspirin. Problem with Asacol or mesalamine, again, is it irritates the gut. It irritates the intestine. So scientists and pharmacology or pharmacologists have come up with an Asacol, ASACOL, or mesalamine, that has a little nitric oxide booster attached to it. There's an important relationship between the skin and nitric oxide. Skin cells will release nitric oxide when they're injured. Skin cells will release nitric oxide in response to ultraviolet radiation from the sun. There's lots of ways the sun helps improve our health. One of the ways is via this nitric oxide upregulation, increasing nitric oxide production. Now, some of this nitric oxide is going to cause inflammation, but nitric oxide's inflammatory effects aren't necessarily bad. Nitric oxide's inflammatory effects might actually be good. Sun stimulates the skin cells release nitric oxide, and the nitric oxide has a kind of protective effect, a pain-relieving effect, and an anti-inflammatory effect as well. Nitric oxide can cause inflammation, and it can cause anti-inflammation. Nitric oxide plays a role in wound response. Wound response is very, very fascinating. It's a multiphasic, multi-step process that's kicked off or initiated when nitric oxide is sprayed out of damaged cells. If you want to increase nitric oxide production, there's lots of ways you can do it. We talked yesterday about the diet, and the diet is very, very important. Probably not today, but on our next Bright Side episode, we'll talk about specific foods you could eat to upregulate nitric oxide. And nitric oxide deficiency may be more common than anybody thinks. Just like prostaglandin deficiencies may be more common than anyone thinks. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Turns out that nitric oxide deficiencies may be a problem too. So eating nitrates, and we'll talk about that here probably in our next Bright Side episode. Using the sun. Another important strategy for supporting nitric oxide activity involves the relaxation nervous system, the so-called parasympathetic nervous system. This can be very, very important for the cardiovascular system, for blood flow. Nitric oxide, of course, is a key player in opening up blood vessels and keeping blood flowing throughout the body, making sure cells get nourished, making sure cells get detoxified. In fact, nitric oxide was first discovered in the lining of the cells that line the blood vessels. They would release nitric oxide, and the blood vessels would open up, the so-called relaxation factor. You can upregulate nitric oxide by activating the parasympathetic nervous system by deep breathing, for example. There's lots of ways to activate this relaxation nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. And let me tell you something, it's way more important to activate the PNS than to...
Managing your business and customers isn't easy, huh? SnapForce customer relationship software may be just what you need. SnapForce CRM is a software solution that helps you manage everything important about your customers, from sales to marketing to service and support. All of your customer information is right there at your fingertips for easy access. It's time to take control of your business in a snap. Get your free trial at snapforce.com. That's SNAPFORCE.com. Snapforce.com.
Yes, family and friends are gathering to give gifts and wish health and security. But why not enhance cell phone and wireless device security all year with Block It Pocket? A family-owned American business, we now have 2 spectacular holiday specials. Find them now at our new website, blockitpocket.com, or call 888-315-9618. Hurry, holiday special ends Christmas Day. Give the gift of security from blockitpocket.com, wishing you health, freedom, and liberty.
The knowledge of the ancients, tried and true, trusted herbs and extracts fused with the latest nutraceutical science. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. For the last 2 years, our team has been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to develop the ultimate nutraceutical formulation. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure Ancient Defense for you and your family. Visit ancientdefense.com or call 888-253-3139. That's ancientdefense.com.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Time waits for no one. That's why you should hurry to not miss the Freeze Dry Guy's end-of-year case lot sale. Go to freezedryguy.com or call 866-404-3663 to receive 20 to 25% off Mountain House freeze-dried foods. Mountain House, the gold standard in long-term storage products, include real freeze-dried meats, entrees, eggs, fruits, and vegetables. Yes, 20 to 25% off now. Also receive 30% off other selected Mountain House foods and receive 30% off selected Packaway brand dehydrated foods. Just call 866-404-3663 and ask for the Freeze Dry Guy. Plus long-range patrol ration eggs and ham at superb discounts. But these are extremely hard to find and nearly gone, so call today. Ask about our LRP ice cream bars too. Some items limited to stock on hand. And remember, the Freeze Dry Guy pays for shipping to your door within the lower 48 states. Order now. Don't miss out on the Freeze Dry Guy's end-of-year case lot sale. Call 866-404-3663 or visit freezedryguy.com.
The CDC just announced flu vaccines may have the wrong strain of flu virus. You may not be protected. Whatever your lifestyle, your immune system is critical, and Immudyne provides your immune support. Doctor recommended, stimulant-free, and not found in pharmacies. Go to Immudyne.com to find out more or to place an order, or call 866-257-8668. That's IMMUDYNE.com or 866-257-8668. Remember, Immudyne is key support for your immune system.
We've been patiently waiting while you tried to ignore us, waiting while you acted like we didn't exist, waiting for our chance to be taken seriously. The wait is over. GCN is available 24/7 at GCNlive.com. Navigate through news from your favorite hosts and download archives of past shows. Download the app on your smartphone or tablet or visit GCNlive.com for instant access and live streaming. GCNlive.com, the future of talk radio, now at your fingertips. Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. Got lines open for you at 844-236-6010. On our next Bright Side episode, we'll talk about some strategies that you can use to up-regulate to increase nitric oxide production. One of the most important strategies is to activate the relaxation nervous system, the so-called parasympathetic nervous system. This relationship between the relaxation and nervous system and the stress nervous system, the emergency nervous system, is the key to understanding how degenerative disease progresses. Under regulation of the stress nervous system, the immune system slows down, our body's defenses get weaker, our ability to heal and recover gets weaker, our blood pressure goes up. All the good things in life start to become diminished under conditions of long-term chronic activation of the stress nervous system. Ergo, thus, figuring out how to shut this thing down or to slow it down or to activate the relaxation nervous system is a key to understanding how to be healthy. The divine force works through relaxation. Deep breathing, massage, hot tubs. You ever notice how when you're in the shower and you have to take a nice hot shower, you don't want to get out? You just want to stay in there. That's because, for many people anyway, this is the only time we get to activate our parasympathetic nervous system. The relaxation nervous system is activated by warm water, hot baths, hot showers. I notice sometimes I want to stay in the shower even though I'm already clean. I want to stay in a little bit longer. It's because I'm activating my relaxation nervous system. When you activate the relaxation nervous system, you feel good.